Yo. Welcome to episode 2 of season 2 of Mobile School Podcast. Today I want to talk about something that's very interesting, something I've been thinking about for a while, which is introducing social media education at schools. I feel like a whole lot of students grow up with their cell phones, but they still don't know the dangers of cell phone usage, and that's one thing that we need to focus on, because you look at what happens when we see like little kids who look like 10, 11 kissing deep, and we're like, oh, this is disgusting. But it's really just porn. It might not be like hectic porn, but it's still weird. And as society, we need to understand like these kids have all these devices on them, and they want to share a whole lot of things. And when they share nudes, you end up getting nudes of a 12-year-old, but because there's no education that's involved on social media usage, we need to do that. Like after kids learn about a whole lot of things in grade 2, they should start being taught about, what should you share on that, who you should communicate with, because parents now give their kids cell phones and they just stay out of it, and that's really bad. And I think that's something that we need to focus on. And what brought me to this topic was a few weeks ago I was watching this video online about these kids fighting, and I was like, this is heavy, because they were really going at each other and it's violence. Unlike when we used to watch TV before a program started, I was like, this might have violent scenes and everything. They do that with social media as well, but there's nobody who's gonna say, it says the images might be heavy for me if I'm sensitive to violence or porn, let me not watch it. But the fact that it says, the graphics on this video might be for people above a certain age, that's when people click anyway. Even worse, when people share content on WhatsApp, which is what we're trying to do. We're trying to share educational content on WhatsApp, but there's also a whole lot of things that get shared on WhatsApp that are really, really bad. So I think the government should focus on introducing like subjects that teach about social media usage. And also the advantage with that is that kids can also learn the business side of being online. Like if you're sharing videos of yourself making jokes, you can monetize that content. So it doesn't necessarily have to be focused on the negative of internet usage, but also the positives. So I think the government should make sure that next year, as soon as next year, they introduce social media as a subject. Peace.
Protect your child from catfishing by making sure that they block strangers and don't accept friend requests from people they don't know.
Protect your child from cyberbullying by taking a screenshot of the bullying that has been done as evidence and giving it to a responsible adult or the authorities. Don't act back, just be yourself, and don't be a bully.